And good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
How are you
We're
guys?
back.
We're live.
We're live.
Good.
We're not live.
We're live. I am. You might not be.
We can't fully copy because we can't say we're live in the 405 because I'm
No,
in
we
the
cannot.
918. You're in the where?
314.
You're 314. I'm 918. You're what?
479.
Yeah, see that none of that works.
Yeah, none of that works. It doesn't have a rhyme scheme or anything.
No. We're still gonna do it though.
We're back and we're live.
We're live. No, we're not live.
It was a good show while it lasted.
Y'all.
Go find the Chief and Sean show if you haven't seen it or heard it before. What have you guys been doing?
Working.
Just hanging out.
Nobody wants to hear that. John, what have you been doing?
Cutting up the car.
Me and John traded jack stand places.
Yeah. So now you can see the Nova back there sitting all high and mighty. And Bo's car on all fours down on the floor. Yeah. So I'm an open book. I don't care. I do dumb stuff and I talk about it. Right at 21 days till the circuit, we cut the floor pan out of the car from the front seat cross member all the way back to basically to the fuel cell.
Yeah.
And took the
Seems
leaf
like the right
spring.
thing to do.
Felt like the right thing to do. You got 3 whole weeks.
Plenty of time.
Took the leaf springs out, welded in a new cross member, pulled the rear end out, welded on the ladder bar brackets and coilover brackets, and now that all stuff's back in. And I'm gonna go ahead and go on the record and say it's not because I got a banger of a car that needed ladder bars. It's just that the bottom of that car was so bad that trying to do what we were doing on leaf springs was just horrible. And it was honestly easier than trying to stiffen up everywhere the leaf springs mounted to make it better.
Yeah. And
There was just so much. Huh?
And rework the leaf spring mounts.
Yeah, it would have been so much more work to rework the leaf spring mounts and get all that stuff working good, because there was just nothing left of the back half of that car after it sat in the weeds for 40 years. So, and I mean, it's got ladder bars and full 2x2, 2x3 tube frame from the front to the back. So
well, the pictures, it looks awesome. Looks really
should be way better. That car, honestly, leaving the line, it would pull the front tires off the ground a little bit, but you could see the whole car fold up like a taco in doing so. So
I do like tacos.
I do like tacos, but I do think it'll change the way that car goes down the track.
Yeah, I mean, your motor and trans dialed. That's all good. I mean, you got 3 weeks to get all your car back together, and you only need probably one hit to get the suspension dialed in. You'll be fine.
I mean, everything is to the book, for sure. And I don't even care. It's fine.
It will be fine. It'll be good.
We'll do a bunch of learning, but it is I followed the instructions as best I could. So it's got the right pinion angle, it's got the right bar angle, everything's as good as it should be able to be.
That's good.
Yep. I'm a diagonal link and a bunch of sheet metal away.
Yeah.
Just a little reading. You're fine.
Yeah.
But why is your car on the ground?
Why is it on the ground?
Yeah.
Because my jack stands were rusting and it was just an unsafe situation.
Gotta get a new set of jack stands swapped.
Yeah, I ordered them.
Too many miles on those.
Hobo Freight had another recall on jack stands. Turns out I had them, so I had to take them back.
I figured
Not
you were
really.
just painting them.
Not really, but they did have another recall in Jackson. No,
Oh,
mine.
really?
They did. Yeah, there's an
They're
email.
the Pittsburgh, the blue aluminum ones, because those are the ones that are under my
I
car.
don't think so. I took a screenshot of it. I'll send it to you just in case, because I buy
Yeah.
random things there. No, my deal's finally okay. Starter situation that I dealt with a few weeks ago, it's done. Turns out manualbrakes.com is an awesome place to work with. Guy turns out pretty solid dude. Like I said before, I bought a new kit that someone had previously bought. Supposed to be for a G-body. It was for an S10. There are differences. I think we talked about this push rod length difference between the two and a little bit of plate. I called the guy at manualbrakes.com. He shipped me the right clevis and the right push rod, which are greatly different.
Right.
So, but it's all installed now and good. I have to bleed the brakes, line locks in and all plumbed and wired. It's on it. I just put it added to my switch panel. So I was going to do a momentary switch to hold it because I'm afraid that I'll forget to turn it off if I just put it on a rocker. I just put it on a rocker. We'll see what happens. You know what I mean? I'll remember to do it. I hope.
Yeah.
But I just got to bleed the brakes
interesting.
now. Huh?
It'll be interesting when you don't.
We plumbed it to I think we talked about this on the last show. We plumbed it to block any fluid to go to the rear. So
what happens the first time you forget to turn it off and you get to the big end of the track and the only thing slowing you down is them skinnies?
Oh, I'm going like a whopping 89 miles an hour.
Come on, man.
I'll just turn my turn signal on and hit the turn off road. I'll be fine. I bet you the turn signal will already be on all the way down.
Oh, geez.
I'm just gonna have to be sure to do it. It'll have to be one of those things that's in my checklist. When you race, you go through certain things. That's definitely gonna have to be one of them. Worst case, it's not like it's a crazy wild ride. I can reach down and hit the switch if I forget to do it. It'll be all right. I'm gonna go.
Let me put my drink down and hit this.
Yeah, I have cup holders now. Cup holders. So anyway, so I do have to bleed the brakes. I was gonna do it old school. Our buddy Eric, he said he's got some special tools to bleed the brakes using compressed air, whatever. You know what I mean? Talked to Devin today, and I was just joking. I was like, "Hey, you know any tricks to make bleeding brakes a little bit less sucky?" He's like, "Yeah, I've got a tool for it. Don't do it." But I was like, "Oh well, no, I was just joking." But yeah, whatever. So I'm either gonna borrow a tool from Devin or Eric to get that done. I didn't fix my back glass today. I can open it and close it with the deal. I'm stoked about that. But did fire the car up. I did back it out today. Did pull it back in the driveway with no brakes. It was a really stupid idea. No drag launchers.
We've done
just
worse.
Idle. Just first and neutral. Getting it up in here, and then yeah, we should be good though. It sounds good. I sent you guys a video earlier. I forgot how much different it sounds because I didn't get to drive it hardly at all after going to the long tubes and the 3-inch exhaust. And then the times I've heard it running, it's been up on jack stands. Sounds way different on the ground.
Did you ever switch mufflers?
Not yet. That is in the works.
You switch to them Jones Max Flows, you'll be like, ooh, money shot.
Yeah. So that'll be done before the circuit.
Those things sound good.
I'm probably just gonna beg someone with a lift. I'll talk to James or maybe Devin and just roll over to a lift and do it real quick. Because that'll be a simple thing. I mean, they're going in the same exact spot, same deal. It should be that easy. But other than that, now that as soon as I get the brakes bled, I'll go driving around and try to get this carburetor dialed in. And I talked to Frazier. I got a nitrous tune set up. So I got some jets in there that I think are going to work good for me. I got to get some 110 for the nitrous fuel system. I'm going to run 110 at it, pull out just a couple, 2-3 degrees of timing, depending on what I decide to run, 100 to 150, something like that. And then I'm good to go. So
Awesome. How are those wheels fitting?
Well, they're good.
They look nice.
Thanks. They could use another inch of back spacing.
Who couldn't?
And they do make them, like I said, turns out they do make a 5.5 inch back spacing wheel just like these that I might have to buy. Yeah. I'm not going
so
to.
What was the complication on the wheel after all was said and done?
So this is where we're leading to, yeah? Okay. I gotta make it public. I gotta make a public apology.
You don't have to. We can move past this.
No,
we can move past this.
I'm gonna do it. I need to make a public apology to all my G-Body brothers and sisters out there that have claiming they can run 15 by 10s of 4.5 inch back spacing. Fits perfect. And I called BS. They probably do. They probably don't have a narrowed 8.8 like I do. That's probably the difference. And I did not add that into the equation. So it's completely my fault. And I'm the one that has egg on my face now. So yeah, eating crow, whatever, all that good stuff.
Look at all that
like
egg.
a doofus.
So the next time that guy says he's a French model on the internet, there's a good chance he is.
Yeah, he probably is.
I mean, you don't know till you click it.
That's right. That's right. Don't be scared.
Oh, goodness.
I guess while we're making apologies, I could apologize to Jegs.
Don't do it.
We talked a little bit of smack on Jegs.
That's a lot of pride you're swallowing there.
I hate that we did that because when they finally received the wrong parts back, they refunded me my money for the right parts because I'm pretty sure they have that bad of a system. Like, I don't think they meant to refund me the money for that cross member, but they did. If they don't call me, I ain't calling them.
I mean, I don't know if they deserve an apology for another error, but okay.
I don't know. You give me $99. I'll say whatever you want.
$20 is $20.
Yeah. I didn't mention that. So the guy from Manual Brakes, when I called him, long story short, he ended up refunding me the $40 for the push rod and clevis because he forgot to send it out. And I told him in the message, man, you do not have to refund my money. I have no problem paying for the parts I need. But with that being said, I need to go test my stinking car. I got an event in 2 weeks, so you're not in any rush now if I'm not going to have it this weekend. And today's Monday, and I got my stuff, and he refunded the money, which kind of, and I messaged him again today, man, thank you. Still didn't have to refund the money. I will have no problem sending that right back to you. And he said, nope, we're all good. So, like I said, real good guy to work with. All the parts are awesome too. Anything, all the stuff from Manual Brakes has been money.
That's awesome.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad everything's starting to kind of fall in place for you. And I know we sent off your Holly stuff. There's somebody looking at that, and it's looking like that might actually be fixed. Manualbrakes.com. That guy, did you right. And when push comes to shove, you're coming out of this situation not looking too bad on this car.
Yeah, I mean, so without saying a lot, because we don't know a lot yet, what we do know is both ECUs that I thought were bad with my Terminator, they're not, right?
Yep.
Turns out they both tested fine. So, and I'm happy to hear that.
That is a good thing.
That's a good problem.
So, good with it.
All right. Well, we are recording.
We're recording. We're recording.
We generally don't like to date the show. I don't like to date the show.
We're live.
Everybody else don't care, and that's fine.
We're back.
But it's April Fool's Day, and I was looking at some of the April Fool's posts that are out there. The Willwood wireless braking system.
Wish I
Get
had
nothing. It would be handy.
This one did make me laugh. I did like this one.
I didn't get a better picture of the cam. The cam has no lobes. It's just round
No.
all the way up, all the way down, because it's open all the time.
That's right.
Love it.
O'Reilly Auto Parts did their brake cleaner cologne. I would probably buy this.
Great stocking
Jonathan already
stuffer.
did. That's what he wears.
And Power Nation apparently gonna LS swap a Cybertruck. So
Yeah.
there's
What's a
actually
windshield
some-
cost?
Go ahead.
What's a windshield cost on one of those, bro?
I have no idea. Apparently, it's supposed to be bulletproof.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It's like the bullet would just skate off of it.
The whole truck is stainless steel construction and all that jazz.
Nope.
I cannot get this to there we go. Now we're back to working.
If at some point, like I joked long ago, like when these Teslas start dropping batteries and going on the resale market, if they get cheap enough, I'll LS swap one of those, like just gut it and put a frame and a LS under it, like. But they'd have to be pretty. Like I don't. They're not attractive enough.
I've seen a few
Put
guys
that much
take them
effort into.
Yeah, I've seen a few places take and keep everything working, all the interior and stuff working, and put a, fuel injected, standalone fuel injection deal and do LS swap in them. And
I'd want it to be the most inefficient carbureted deal you ever had. It'd need to be, I don't know. It'd probably have to be like a small block Chevy and leak oil.
Yeah.
And have that 850 Edelbrock on it, so it just dripped gas out of the tailpipe.
And just drill holes in the dash and put all the Equus gauges you can fit in there.
Yeah, the whole package.
What? They're not bad.
No, they're not.
I got a whole Equus
Oh.
built Nova sitting here. It's slowly migrating to Autometer.
I'm not
I don't know.
positive they're not made by the same company.
If anybody from Equus is listening, then now's your chance to catch John before he fully rolls over the
Fully convert.
Yeah.
It's a good looking dash too. I mean, they look they're attractive. They look
do.
nice.
They look good.
It's probably the guy who built the dash, made it look good, made it stand out.
Yeah, he's like, we need something to build this dash out of, and I think I handed you a piece of ductwork. Like it's a piece of ductwork, like galvanized
It's roof flashing.
sheet metal. Is it roof flashing?
It's roof flashing.
Okay, yeah,
Whatever.
it's super nice. It looks pretty. People
Does look
compliment
good.
it all the time how good that deal looks. Whatever.
That's probably the last remaining part from the original build.
No, the front control arms are still on there.
The front control arm.
Ripped them deals off yet.
Yeah.
They're next to go. As soon as I get a windfall, I'm gonna win that billion tonight, though. You'll be talking to a billionaire next week. At least a millionaire.
I still have control arms put on the front of the car. Right here.
Last time I was at Bo's house, I looked at the control arms because I figured, they're going to be fairly easy to swap out. No. Like passenger side header is going to have to come off.
It's not bad.
Come on, man.
Taking the header off, I know it's a long tube header, but taking it off is actually not bad.
Hey, just
really-
grab
I mean-
Sawzall.
Yeah.
I mean,
Calls all the old control arms.
what? No, dang.
But there are a lot of shims in your front
yeah,
end.
there is.
It's going to be difficult keeping track of where everything goes.
I take pictures. We'll be all right. I'm not worried about that now right now anyway. We don't have time for that nonsense before the circuit.
No, we do not. No, let's cut out the floor pan and let's replace the whole rear end.
I decided I was gonna put the bench seat back in the car, right?
Yeah.
But I don't have time to do that either. It's just gonna keep these old comfortable Mustang seats uncomfortable.
I did a full ladder bar back half with 21 days.
Hey, how long's my car been down?
But
I want to go drive this thing, man.
Hey,
I'm done messing with it.
Let's be honest. I haven't replaced the brake line yet. I still got to run a brake line from the front to the back. What's the over and under on how long that takes, bro?
They could take up to 6 years.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
It could take up to 6 years. And God forbid you put a new windshield in too.
Hey, hold on. That's not the worst part. The worst part is he's got to run on new fuel lines. Not new fuel lines. He's got to. Well, you may have to run new fuel lines if they don't reach the way you route them.
Yeah, no. I got to do new fuel lines and brake lines. So, Fro, what do we got? What are we looking at? 6 to 10?
You don't have what has been referred to me as all them kids, so it should go pretty quick for you. Pretty smooth, pretty quick. Shouldn't have any problems whatsoever.
Yeah, I'll be fine. It'll be fine.
I'm busy chasing all these kids, so
yeah.
You're gonna have a weekend coming up where you're not gonna have kids.
Yeah. So the weekend coming up. So we're talking about the circuit.
Yes.
That's in I guess, I don't know, 19 days now.
No, less. It starts on the 19th. 18 days.
Oh man, that's a really low number.
Yeah, it starts on Friday the 19th.
I better learn how to build a diagonal link and sheet metal some floor pans. But the circuit, so we'll all be at Mocan on the 19th, 18th, in 18 days.
18.
Are all three of these heaps going to be there?
I don't know. Fro, are you riding with me or are you driving?
You need to drive. You need to drive that heap.
Well, all I need to do is drive it to the track.
You need to drive that heap the whole time.
But
you could hold on. Listen, you could get rolling shots and video of the two cars competing in the circuit, and we could do the same for you while you're driving down the road.
Ooh,
John, your genius is showing.
I don't know how it's a bad idea for all three gearheads to have all three cars.
Agreed.
This is the one event all three cars could possibly.
You're right.
Jam on this year.
I'm down.
All right. So you gotta. So I
got easy that was. All right. Here's the next thing we're talking you into.
I gotta find a co-driver.
I mean, he can still be your co-driver. He can just be riding over there. Or you can get your own. Get another one.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know if anybody's going to ride with me. I might take the passenger seat out. Put a cooler over there. For water. And sandwiches.
See, John talks about this like it's a difficult thing talking me into doing something. The whole time we were building that Nova, he would look over at me and go, "Hey, man, what we really need to do is this." And before I know it, I've spent like another $1,000. I'm like, how did that happen? What the hell just happened?
You gonna take the long way or the short way? It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. That was the battle cry. Bo, you watched what was it, Kings of Concrete?
No, Conquer the Concrete.
Conquer the Concrete. Thank you.
Conquer the Concrete at Thunder Valley. Oh,
that was an
a cool
event.
Deal.
Yeah.
So it was on Saturday. I was out doing family stuff pretty much all day Saturday, but on the way home, I was able to kick the phone on and catch some of the stuff toward the end of the first round of the small tire deal. I didn't realize until the next day, I was watching everybody's videos. Man, this thing, it was a back of the track race. It it's not the first one. They've had several of them. But man, they had a rail car there. They had a real deal funny car there. They had a run what you brung class, right? But the small tire class had a lot of people we all know. Daddy Dave even showed up in that old G-body Monte Carlo that he used to race back in the day. Which he ran the run what you brung class, and he lost to the rail car, like he should have.
Everybody did.
Yeah. But our local guy here, Dylan Hole, he recently got a hold of a sweet Fox body. I mean, this deal's set up, and he's got a good group of guys. And I think I brought this up before. He's buddy with Joey Heichel and the Beater Bomb crew, and they're buddies, and they've been working on tuning his car. Dylan got Sean Ellington in the OG Murder Nova in the first round. Unfortunately, lost to him, and Sean went on to win the whole small tire deal.
That's a rough draw.
That's a rough draw.
And even though Ellington or Murder Nova don't really small tire, he's not known for his small tire, stuff. He's making it work. I mean, he still has a pro line with a pro charger. And I mean, and it is on small tire, and everybody has the same issues. You got to make it work, right?
Yeah, and it's a back of the track deal. That's a guessing game for literally everybody that shows up.
Which we were talking for the show, and I watched KC Max's stuff too.
And
they were walking on the surface before the race started, and it was I mean, it was I'm not saying it was as good as the starting line, but for back
people leaving their Crocs out there though, wouldn't they?
Yeah. Yes. But I mean, I haven't watched every minute of which I will collectively over a few days. I'll watch the whole race, but I watched a bunch of it. Seemed like a really good time, man. That's something that any of us, we can go out to, go pay your spectator fee and go watch. That's kind of stuff I would love to go do. I mean, I don't have anything to go compete with that stuff, but man, I'd like to go watch, fanboy out a little bit. But I thought it was really cool. We had a local guy here in the race.
There was a lot of good cars there, though.
Oh yeah, there was.
Now I have some questions on this. So when you say a back of the track race,
yeah.
So are they still using the same finish line as they would be if they were going from? So basically, they're using the shutdown area as the racetrack.
They're racing toward the starting line
as the starting line.
Yeah, it's backwards.
Now, I've been to Thunder Valley, and that's where it was, right? Thunder Valley?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So you have to shut down and make that turn, like, immediately?
Well, I mean, that's not a sharp turn. I mean, worst case, you have a pretty big area to, and keep in mind, they're only racing 8th mile.
Right.
Oh, okay.
You got a whole 8th mile to slow down.
Yeah. They're good. I mean, they're hitting the chutes and everything. Those guys are.
Okay, I wasn't sure if they were coming back from the back of the track to the finish line, or starting at the finish line and coming back to the starting line.
Yeah, it's reverse. It's backwards.
I don't think you could do something like that at Tulsa, can you?
Not with that not with those cars. Maybe not. There's not any room to turn there. That's just a wall.
Yeah, that's just a wall.
You got the burnout pit about 20, 30 feet, and then a wall. Maybe more than 20 or 30 feet, but there's not enough room in case something
it's a pretty tight left turn going in.
Yeah, it
Tulsa.
It is.
It's not Bonterra tight, but it's tight.
I have not been to Bonterra yet.
You would giggle. When you go through the staging lanes, you literally come up and make a left turn. And usually, like if you're in the right lane, you'll let the left lane turn in. And then before they back up into the water box, which you're about to drive through.
Oh, geez.
You'll scoot over there. Or you'll have, like, the right lane will have to go first because the right lane literally drives through the left lane water box to get into his lane. It's and then you back up into the water box, and your bumper is 8 feet from a concrete barrier. Yeah.
Sounds awesome.
There's rubber on a concrete barrier from burnouts. Yeah, it's legit. Good stuff.
All right. So our buddy Jason Goodman watches the show, listens to us, and he asked me to pose a question to you guys, and I have to throw it out here. Do you guys still get excited when the Summit catalog comes in? As excited as you used to get for it? Bo, I'm going to start with you. Do you still get excited when the Summit book comes in?
Yeah, heck yeah, I do. This just came in the other day. You grab a highlighter and go to the bathroom for an hour and a half. Dog ear the pages just so I can go to my Summit app on my phone and look for the parts and put them in my wish list. Because the Summit app's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
John, what's your theory on this? Do you still get excited when the Summit catalog gets there?
No.
Loser.
Why?
Man, I get excited and then I thumb through it and I look at the pictures and I can't read the words. They've
never learned to read.
They put so many things on the pages now that they've got the text shrunk down so much that I can't even read the words. Like I gotta pull out my magnifying deal and blow them deals up, or I just can't read them.
Man, luckily I still have no issues.
I thumb through. You get a different magazine, I guess. I thumb through and look at the pictures, and then when I get to like a good, I'll pull it up on the phone so I can blow that deal up. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe if they start putting the print bigger like they used to.
I don't think the print's changed.
Yeah, man, I think you're getting a different catalog than I am. Maybe I need to up my Summit game.
John's this guy who's got the catalog out. He's doing the finger thing, trying to zoom in. Like,
what is this deal?
Zoom.
Is this the thing? This is the thing. Hell, them ain't mufflers at all.
Oh, I got to put that up. I'll keep on looking at it.
That's how excited we get.
Yeah.
No, and that's talking to Goodman. We were questioning whether or not this is because of we were children for the wish book culture where we waited for the wish book to come in and marked everything we weren't going to get for Christmas, or if everybody has just completely shifted to the internet purchasing. So you're using the internet catalog for everything that you do. And that's what he was curious about. And after I talked to him for a little bit, that's what I was curious about too.
Man,
I'm actually kind of glad you get. Go ahead.
What I like about the catalog is most of the time, like, oh, I need this, right? So I do what everybody else does anymore. Like you said, I get on the internet or I go to my Summit app and I type in what I'm looking for. Which I always just search it first and I read a bunch of reviews. And then once I narrow it down to a couple, whatever parts they are, then I really do research on those. And then to make a purchase, that's when I go to the Summit app.
Yeah.
But what I like about the Summit catalog is that I can go there looking for something and I'll find other things that I need that I didn't know that I needed. You know what I mean? So it's helpful. And not just in the, ooh, I want that. I forgot about that. It's like, oh crap, I forgot. I need a brake line, or whatever. And it just,
yeah,
I don't know. I just like thumbing through the catalogs.
You like this deal, you might like all these deals too. That's what they got down at the bottom.
Yes.
Yeah, that's where I spend money.
Yeah.
What I like about the catalog, very reminiscent of when you're a kid. It was like when we were kids, it was like what you just said. It was the mail order catalog days.
Yeah.
And like you go to grandma's house and boom, we're into Montgomery Ward's and the Sears catalog. we're coming through that deal. And we're like you just said, we're highlighting stuff, dog ear the page. Like I'll crinkle it up so that when grandma pulls that deal out, she's gonna be like, oh look. I know who did this. Christmas is coming. That's how you let Santa know this is what's going on, Grandma.
I'm gonna try that with my wife. See what happens.
Yeah.
I don't see how you could possibly go wrong with that.
When she goes to sleep, you grab her phone,
Search
you
my
start
stuff.
Googling up G-body parts.
Hey,
That way her algorithm is gonna be like, oh, I know what you need.
she won't buy me car parts. She'll buy me tools.
Hmm.
She will buy me tools. She told me she won't buy me car parts. So, tools it is.
Yeah.
But I'm getting to the point now to where there's not really a lot of G-body specific stuff that I need. You know what I mean? For me, whatever. Because the next step with this car is not going to be a G-body didn't come with an LS, you know? So,
Yeah. I mean,
I know. LS, I mean, but all my swap stuff is going to probably be S10 stuff, to be honest with you. But the majority of it.
My wife's not springing for paint, and if she does, it's not going to be anything Bo wants to shoot.
if she goes to sleep every night and you Google F1X Pro Charger, eventually they're going to convince her to buy that said Pro Charger. And what can you not put that on?
I think I'm pretty stuck on a single, a bit, not a big single, but a decent sized single turbo for the.
So you're saying if she bought you a Pro Charger, you'd just say, "No, I'm good. Let's trade that deal in."
For the wagon or for the truck?
What?
Dang it! I said it 3 times. I said turbo.
What can you not put? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, of course, if a Pro Charger showed up, it's going on there, man. No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Especially if I get my junk back from Holly and it's good.
That's like the easy button. You don't even have to change exhaust or anything. You just
True.
bracket it
This isn't
up.
even the size I asked for, honey.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody's going to throw that fit. All right, so we got circuit coming up. Next weekend, I'm going to the Man Show Expo, which is home of the Amped Up Car Show. I'm going to go check that out. And
Is your wife going with you?
no, she is not. And I didn't mean to answer that as quickly and as abruptly as I did, but no, she will not be joining me for this one. I'm gonna go to a car show and disappear for a little while. It's kind of the same thing with the circuit. I'm gonna go to a drag race and disappear for a little while.
Oh, my family's coming to that deal.
See, you've got a co-driver.
They want to. No, not coming with me. They're going to be at Mocan. I don't know. Like I said before, they don't want to ride with me to do the drag and drive. They just want to watch me race. So there's a good chance they'll be there Friday, and for sure they're going to be there Sunday back at Mocan.
But not making the trek to Ozark.
No. I've already sent out a text to one of our buddies to see if he wants to go with me. I did it while ago. When I said, I need a co-driver, bam, texted.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, froze out.
I've
He's
already
driving
been
his own
kicked
car.
out.
You're not. Woo!
Hey, John's right. This is how I can assure that you drive your own car. I'm doing this for your own good. Because
I'm driving my own car.
I can't believe we
No,
have.
you got to drive it the whole damn weekend, though. That's how it works.
Yeah, exactly.
And if I don't get a real human to be a co-driver with me, Hot Rod will ride right there with me. He's good. We'll get a extra small T-shirt and everything.
Yeah, I mean we're all going to stay together when we go anyway.
Oh yeah,
we're not going to split off and separate. We're going to So
not unless you guys don't like going 55. That's how I roll.
Nope, that's where I'm going to be at.
I'm pulling to John. I'm leaving.
Yeah,
this would be the one time Fro would be able to take
Fro's gonna be like,
Fro's gonna be passing us at 85 miles an hour.
Still getting 18 miles a gallon.
How the tables have turned.
All I had to do was get it running.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. All right. Well, I had some other stuff I wanted to talk about, but in all honesty, it wasn't all that cool. So I don't feel like talking about it now.
Well, good.
So let's break right into the marketplace stuff because I went a little overboard on the marketplace stuff.
No marketplace heavy this week.
A little marketplace heavy this week.
Okay.
Marketplace.
Oh, hold on. I want to say something real fast. Oh, I seen S10 for $800. Listen, we're gonna have to redo the intro and create an outro here pretty soon.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because I feel like the little short clips of John launching his car at the track and me launching. Well, I'm not going to call it a launch. Me leaving the line. They're both kind of weak. Let's just be honest,
dude.
They're weak.
That was 2 motors ago.
Yeah, that's weak sauce
for both of us, really.
Really for both of us. And honestly, that pass on that one was like a 1.760 foot. It really wasn't that awful. It was just, it just looks horrible. So I'll hit the squeeze right out of the hole, and hopefully we get a better looking launch out of this turd. And then your deal with the new exhaust, well, new everything since that video, everything.
Oh yeah.
Which we've been talking about making and record a new outro anyway, but you know, not everybody's stuff's been running. Yeah. So we can use some of this stuff from the circuit to create. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah. Circuit's
back to marketplace.
On point.
All right.
If you don't go to the circuit, then F you. I said it in public. Right there.
Said it
live. That was live.
That's a positive endorsement right there.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow. You're really venturing out, I'd like to say.
Hey, I like to move around a little bit. I usually don't like to leave a location on there, but I wanted you guys to know where this was.
Hey, remember last week when my question was how far would you go for a mediocre deal?
Pretty damn.
I wouldn't go to Florida for an $800 S10.
Oh, really?
No.
Man, I would. You know what's in Florida? Bomb ass fish tacos.
I do like tacos.
Yeah. I mean, you get fish tacos and an S10.
There you go.
I want to know if this is worth it.
Go ahead. $800 listed 5 days ago in Tallahassee, Florida. I don't think that's a real town. It's a long word. Selling, need gone ASAP. Will need to tow or bring a battery or able to jump the battery in it. Started gosh, where's the punctuation?
Punctuation is non-existent.
The battery in it started making a noise in December. God, he put a pin in that time frame. And I stopped driving it. Just need it gone. I do have, there's some punctuation there. I don't know what it is. It's an object.
I don't either.
It was an emoji.
Probably.
I do have a title on hand. Not in hand, it's on hand. If you see it, it's still available. So you don't have to ask. I will take down if I sell. Holy crap. They will let anybody type these ads.
So when you type stuff with no punctuation, it makes educated people sound dumb when they try to read your stuff.
Also, I think we've had this conversation before. There's a lot of these ads that if they would just say, hey, I am truly inadequate as far as posting this deal. What say you post it for me? A well-written ad and some good pictures, maybe spruce that deal up a bit. Maybe this is a $1,200 S10.
So
maybe not. Let's see the pictures. It's good so far.
Good so far.
Yeah.
Still not bad.
The pictures still suck because you could have taken better pictures.
Yeah. I mean, were you taking a picture of the dumpster or the truck? Needs a tailgate. It's got a little.
Needs a tailgate. I think that's it. Give me a second here. Oh, no. I had to throw this one in.
Oh, it's
That,
got
my
Pioneer
friends,
tape deck.
that is a cassette player right there.
Tape deck.
Oh, yeah. Tape deck.
Ah, man, this deal's nice.
That's a really nice $800 truck.
Yeah. I might load up.
And apparently it
Any of
does
those
run and
trucks?
drive.
Any S10s in our area for $800, the dash is in 1 billion pieces.
Dude,
Just caved in.
let's both buy a ticket to Tallahassee. I'll take 400, you take 400. We get there, we buy a battery, we Uber over to this deal's house,
Cruise it home.
road trip it home. Come on.
I bet you
But the
take
only problem-
650.
When the only problem is battery making noise, I don't see how you can go wrong with this.
Yeah. I mean, we put a less noisy battery in it, drive it to Oklahoma.
If you guys
That's not
decide
a bad
to do
idea.
this, if you guys
I'll
decide
buy-
to do this, I've got some cassettes I'll send with you.
I'll buy a ticket right now. I think Allegiant can get me to Tallahassee. Or at least close.
Oh,
All right, so the truck is worth it.
I'd do
100%.
Yeah. I would though just fly there and drive it home.
Hey, if that deal was somewhat local to us here within 5 hours, I would go buy it. Like right now.
Yeah. What you pick some stuff that makes me question your intelligence. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm
Bandit?
fine with that.
Bandit replica refrigerator, $1,980, 1950s General Electric refrigerator. It is not auto defrost.
I'm out.
Son of a nope. Keeps beer ice cold.
Well, maybe back
Pickup
in.
only. Do not text. It's available. If adds up, it's available. This is going to be nice. Bandit replica.
Yeah, that's killer.
Good chow. I would put that in my garage for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But is it worth $2,000?
No. Not to me. It
I wouldn't
might
spend
be to
$2,000 on it.
somebody. I don't have $2,000 though.
I wouldn't, but I think it's awesome.
Bo, is there enough paint work there to justify $2,000?
I mean, you can charge whatever you want for labor. Is that all paint or is that stickers?
It's a good question. I would say
Yeah.
paint at that price.
Yeah, I mean, it's really nice. I mean, from the pictures, it looks awesome. It looks great.
All right.
I like it. I think it's really cool.
Stuff like that's not easy to do and make it look that nice.
I'm gonna
It's
tell
not.
you, if I win the Powerball tonight, I'll get that ad from you. I'll probably go buy that deal.
We're gonna fly to Tallahassee, pick that up on the way back.
Dude, we could grab the S10, then drive to wherever that thing's at,
Yeah,
grab it, boom, back to the house.
yeah. I'm in.
100% value add trip.
Absolutely.
1962 Chevrolet Corvair Monza 900. That's a long name.
Just making stuff up.
Yeah. $12,750. 1962 Chevrolet Corvair Monza 900 wagon, driven 72,000 miles. Probably all original. If you want to be different and want a super cool and rare car, this is the one. 1962 Chevrolet Corvair Monza 900 wagon. I wonder how many times you could. He just copy and paste this deal up in there randomly.
I hope so.
They only made 2,362 of them in 62, so not many of. And doubt you could find another one with air ride. Ooh. Car's very clean outside the original interior, outside with the original interior. Could use some seat covers from Clark's Corvair parts, which they do repop for around $1,000, or just roll as is. Man, you're gonna send me the specifics.
Also,
Right.
I own Clark's Corvair repair parts.
Runs and drives good. What?
It's a little cold natured.
Oh,
He lost
Runs-
his train of thought altogether. Did you see that? It fell right off the tracks.
it did. Runs and drives good, but a little cold natured. Probably could use carbs gone through. Full air ride, automatic transmission. Paint's pretty clean shape. Pretty solid body. New tires, brakes, gas tank, and exhaust. Flat six engine with automatic transmission. Original 72,000 miles. Yeah, I skipped a line there. I was reading and then it went down. I think I might go get glasses. I'm just not sure.
I've made these letters as big as I possibly can. That's one of the things I focus on because I know John's going to be reading.
Yeah, we're good. Picture. Whoa, that's pretty cool. Yeah, needs a way bigger tire in the back.
It needs a chop real bad. That's a bulbous top.
Yeah, yeah.
Not a huge chop, just a couple inches.
Yeah,
Would be perfect. It is really cool. I'd rather have a square back.
I'll agree with you on that.
But that is nice.
Even the engine bay is not that bad. Usually those things are
the
coated with oil.
Yeah, they're such cool looking motors too. I don't know. I don't know why I like that so much.
It is weird seeing that belt go around a corner though.
Yeah,
like a lawnmower.
it does.
The dash is cool.
Whoa,
Whoa, hold on. You guys see the air freshener?
is that
Jesse?
Is that Jesse Pinkman?
I think so.
Is that Jesse Pinkman?
That is definitely Jesse Pinkman.
What does it say?
I don't know. I can't read it.
It says lower it, bitch.
That's what I thought.
Where can I get that air freshener?
Oh my gosh.
I gotta get that deal.
That's awesome.
So the whole process that goes into me looking for marketplace ads now is finding something stupid in the background just so I can see John react.
Oh man, that was good. Love it. Look at this. Fancy Vire compressors and a nice big spun aluminum tank. And
Well, it's also an air pig. You can air up your tires with that deal.
oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Fancy.
All right. Let's see if this is the last one. This is the last one.
1986 Honda Elite. I don't know what it is. Pretty sure I don't love it. Looking to sell my fully street legal scoot ski. Started life as an 86 Honda Elite 150 scooter with a 1993 Bombardier Sea-Doo STI jet ski hull molded around it. Yeah, I smoked a lot of weed. Very well put together machine. The scooter itself was fully restored before the ski went on. Got freshly powder coated everything underneath with a fresh oil change, tires, bars, grips, and belt. Has speedo and temp gauge on the dash. Super bright LED headlight taillight. Has full wireless remote neon kit underneath that has a ton of colors and settings. If you like attention, and I mean attention, then this is for you. I can go 1 mile or 100 miles, and I have people hanging out windows and doing U-turns to snap video or picture. I put hundreds of miles on the bike the way you see it. Rides very smooth and center balanced. Please, serious inquiries only. Only somebody very into Honda Elite scooters with jet ski bodies would answer this ad. Why even say serious inquiries?
Also, hundreds of miles is not a lot of miles.
No, not really.
That doesn't prove anything. Or
No.
It is a Honda Elite though. So
What does it look like?
Yeah, I'm ready.
The max speed is going to be about 35 miles an hour.
No, it's a.
No.
Why?
Stop.
Why? Just
because I like seeing the look on your face change. Don't act like you don't want this neon.
I don't know if you know this or not, but this neon LED kit has tons of options. You can do all kinds of flashy deals and colors with it. None of which I care about.
Bo wants to punch me in the face.
Do you know what a good way to get your ass kicked is?
Right, this deal?
Show up to my house with that deal.
What? Hey, you need to take the last O off and put an NT. See, don't.
You don't?
Yeah, don't. Just don't.
That's funny. That would make it.
Yeah.
No, why? I just don't.
Yeah.
Once again, it's one of these projects that people put a lot of time and effort. It looks like they did a good job. You know what I mean? But why? I don't know. Teach their own, man. Teach their own.
Drugs, but are still a little bit talented.
Hey, hold on. I want to go back to that picture.
All right, we're
What's
going
behind
back.
it? I see a white wall. What is that behind it?
Oh,
that's a good question. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Whatever that is, I would rather buy it.
I got You can
Just
see
'cause
some
the white-
Bondo and some rust through up there.
Yeah. That's all I need in my life.
Definitely a better rig.
Yeah. Okay.
How do you put the kickstand down on this deal?
I have no idea. I don't even know. Like, the guy has a video of him riding it.
I'd have to put training wheels on it.
No way my short legs are reaching the ground.
Not even close.
I'd be on the one side.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of how you have to ride that.
Sounds super comfortable.
You don't have to ride that.
No.
There's options besides that.
A lot. Like
I would like to walk.
Lamborghinis.
Do that.
Did you say Lamborghinis?
Lamborghinis.
Yeah. I got two brown Cadillacs I'd rather take than that deal.
Just put on a windbreaker, throw some AirPods in, and people will think you're exercising. It's okay.
Move your arms. It don't matter how fast you're going if you're pumping them deals.
Right. Yeah.
He's like, oh, he's exercising. Not very
As
good
a
at it.
picker-
Look how fat he is,
Hey,
but he's
as a
still doing it.
As a picker, I don't mind walking when I need to. Okay. We've discussed this before.
We've discussed this. We covered it.
Yeah.
All right. So we driving to Tallahassee to pick up a S10, or you guys flying down there and taking some cassettes?
It's not a bad deal.
We fly down, pocket full of cassettes. I think I still have an Offspring tape somewhere.
Fro's got like White Snake and Queen, some Cinderella.
You have no idea.
I'm guessing. I bet you I'm really close too.
Like the Batman Forever soundtrack.
Quick question.
Soundtracks used to be where it was at.
Yeah.
Footloose.
How many S10s do you have saved in your marketplace right now?
Oh man, I
Just
went
rough.
through 100.
I've got like 8, and I thought that was over the top.
Oh shit! I spent probably an hour last night deleting all of the sold ones.
100?
Oh, you want me to count?
No.
If I sent you my saved items right now, you would probably shit a chicken. It's bad.
So
I got a problem.
Fro and I were talking the other day, and did we talk about this yet? Did we bring this up to you? I totally forgot we have a 1956 panel truck sitting over at Hot Rod Central.
No shit.
Yeah.
That's still there.
So here's the question.
Ooh.
Do we continue with the build off, or do we combine forces and monies and maybe try to get something done with that panel?
Oh man.
We have a frame for it. We have an S10 frame already.
Yeah.
I mean,
there's a third option.
Yeah.
I'll say this. The reason I brought it up is because at some point we need to go over and destroy all the wasp nests in that truck before they all awaken from their slumber.
Nah, I think they're good. I think they're gone.
I don't think they ever go anywhere.
We're going to find out soon.
Do wasps never die? Do they just go to sleep a lot?
I believe there's a nest, and it probably has like a little egg area or storage area where they go to live for a while as a wasp.
But hold on. Do they live through all winter? Like they're insulated, they're good to go?
They're like cold weather and warm weather? Or
I don't know, man. I'm not an ichthyologist. I don't get this. So
did you just make up a word?
Did you say ichthyologist?
Ichthyologist.
Do ichthyologists only study wasps?
Wasps?
Wasps.
Yes. I believe I have created a new category that takes care of
ichthyologists.
wasps.
Yeah.
I don't believe in nothing.
Yeah.
It's the study of people who don't believe in anything.
You sell that deal as is.
I know. That was also brought up.
Kickstart Lost Trace S10s.
Well, that was also, you're right. That's option 3.
Oh gosh, here you go. Option 3, you sell that deal. You cut it into thirds. And that's the max you can spend on your initial purchase.
I like it. I'm into that.
Like you get $3,000, we all get $1,000.
Or if you find a truck for $400, you have $600.
Truck. You got a little bit of action.
I'm in.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
You guys apparently know exactly how broke I am.
No, I don't know, but I can imagine.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Well, yeah, we'll figure it out because I still think the panel would be awesome.
I don't know. I do feel like, I don't know. It's a lot of work. Logistically, it's hard.
Well, that's the only issue.
Easy. That's kind of an easy button. Yeah. Kick off a banger of a build project.
Yeah.
Anyway,
probably need to come up with a title though to get.
I'm full of bad ideas, so it's the Wops wagon. Get Jonathan to put his hood back on, go in and
just stir him up.
Evict them all.
Hey, that day when we drove home, Fro and I drove probably 2 hours down the road.
Still flying out the windows.
We stopped for gas about 2 hours down the road. And when we get out, wasp was pouring out of that thing still. It was nuts.
Yeah, it's
how many
definitely
dude, there's hundreds in there for sure.
Wasps
out on the outside. There's no telling.
I would say thousands.
Icky.
Well, I don't think we're gonna end the show any better than that. Bo, you got anything to throw in here?
I felt like we were gonna talk about something else, but no.
What do you think it was?
No, good. We'll remember it later. As soon as we stop recording, we'll remember.
I'll say I'm excited. We got big plans. We got the circuit coming up in sub 3 weeks.
Yeah,
it's gonna be legendary.
Hey, not to interrupt you again because I'm good at that, but hey, for real, you driving your car, right? Because that is a really good idea.
No, that's locked in.
Yeah, I see absolutely no reason why I couldn't.
You can't talk that much crap about how good that thing is and then not drive it.
Hey, it is pretty good.
I know.
It really is.
I'm
John, are
jelly.
you gonna be ready?
I'm a little jelly of his ability to go down the highway in comfort.
Yeah.
It takes
I
me
don't
a
have a
lot
heater or
longer to go
AC yet.
70 miles.
Yeah.
I've got to look at heater and AC. So yes, I'm driving my car. John, are you gonna be ready?
No way. Heater and AC. Yeah, I'll be fine. It'll be fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Everything's good.
All right. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Good night.
See ya.
Everybody love everybody.